You're running and chasing.
Lord, I'm about to blow my nose on the camera. I do not want to do that.
You did it.
Okay, I'm going to blow my nose on the camera. Woo, my girlfriend. Woo! Hello, come on in. Happy Friday evening. Oh, I just let my body know. As soon as I go live, we want to start yawning. I wasn't yawning all the way up until now. Oh, because I got faith. Yeah. Hello, Reggie. Hello, Miss Rhonda. I can do the impossible. I can see the invisible. Because I got... Oh, because I got faith. Yeah.
Sorry.
I can move a mountain.
Climb a mountain.
What's going on?
Carson.
Oh, Lord. Mama, we're on live.
It's I can climb a mountain.
I mean, I can climb a mountain. I thought it was moving my... Said I can reach my goal. More than a conqueror. Down in my soul. I said the devil is a liar. I run this race. Said I've got victory.
Really run?
All because
I got faith. Yeah.
I can do the impossible. Yeah. I can see the invisible. Because I got faith.
We all need faith.
Yeah.
No, you jumped too quick.
Oh, wait, hold on. I can do the impossible. I can see the invisible. Because I got
we all need faith. Faith. I can do it. You sing it again.
The impossible. I can see the invisible. Because I got because I have faith. Yeah. I can climb a mountain. Said I can reach my goal. My mama. More than a conqueror. Down in my soul. I said the devil is a liar. I've won this race. I said I've got victory. Oh, because
I got faith. Look, Hope talking about Cody don't beat. I seen the words just like Tam. And Hope, I love y'all, but y'all wrong.
Whatever, babe.
I love y'all. That was one of my favorite songs as a kid.
Anyway. Oh, because I got faith. Yeah. Come. Mama, what? My mama fussing. I can't even hear what she's saying.
She probably gonna be on here on live.
What was I about to say?
No, not in the camera, Mom. You probably.
It was something. It was a song. It was in my spirit before I got on here. What was it? Anyway, hey y'all. Hey.
Hey family.
I know you're probably like, why she not talking yet? I just that song, because I had talked about faith and it just came up in there.
Everybody get that tattoo?
Yes, I got that tattoo too.
No, but I'm saying a lot of people get that tattoo though.
They do, I guess.
I enjoy you and your family. Put that up. I enjoy your videos. Keep up the good work. Keep out with you and your lives will be all right. That is true.
Thank you.
My husband said, yeah, he tells me that as well. You guys are our help. Yeah, we got to help y'all, Hope, when y'all be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And vice versa. Y'all help us when we be wrong.
Yeah, I figured out who you were because of how you type. I figured
Uh-huh.
out who you were. Faith comes by hearing and hearing by the
The
word of God.
Uh-huh. Shama said.
Okay. Anyway. So, what was I about to say?
Oh, you were talking about faith. That's why you sing the song. You said
It
there
was
was
a
a song in
song.
your spirit.
Um,
It's a song.
anyway, it'll come back to me. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to the live. I just wanted to get on here this evening. It is currently 10:51 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States.
Like you had to say it like
and
that.
Durham. I just want to get on here. And first of all, it's been a minute. And I've actually had some subscribers reach out and be like, hey, where you at?
We here.
We actually have content queued up to go, but I have a video that I'm waiting to release because it is a brand deal. It's a comedy sketch, but it's partnered with the brand. And so I am waiting on some things to fall through first before I post that content, which is why you guys have been getting just the short form videos right now. But I was like, I'm going to go live. I haven't gone live in a while. And honestly, I just had a crazy busy week at work. And a crazy busy week last week. And so, we're just getting back from the holidays. And so things are cranking up right now with the kids and trying to get them to, I'm laughing at the comments in the section, get them to, get ready for the end of the school year, essentially making sure they're ready. And so that requires a lot from educators. And y'all, please pray for educators. We are going through a lot. I'm not even in the public school system, and I feel stretched. So I can only imagine what the educators who are in the public school system are feeling and what they're experiencing, specifically during this time of year, because it's just a lot going on. They're getting prepared for testing. Kids are getting sick and passing sickness around, not even just with, the obvious things, but just the common cold. Allergy season is coming up with us over here in the South, the pollen, just all of that. So, guys, just keep us lifted in your prayers.
Thank you, Angel.
This is the time where you're talking and dealing with your students who are struggling academically, and pretty much having to talk with parents about whether you see them moving on or, hey, they may need some intervention or just those types of things. So hello, Constance. Hello, Angel. How's everybody doing? Why don't you guys hop in the comment section? Let us know how you're doing. How has your week been? Let's just chat. Let's chat back and forth. First of all, I've learned a lot about myself over the past 2 weeks. I feel like I'm always learning stuff about myself. This is just definitely a season of my life. Mama, because you just got finished. My mama literally just got finished fussing at me. I couldn't even hear what she was saying. Y'all say hey to my mama though. Her name is Leslie in the comments. Y'all say hey to my mama. Anyway,
she right over here.
But no, seriously, like I feel like God has me in a season right now where he's just showing me, he's literally holding a mirror to my face. And it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. I'm actually getting quite irritated with it. I'm like, Lord, what else? What else, Lord? What else? But God is really showing me some things about myself. And I must say, I am I'm just kind of like, oh,
That's a good question.
Tammy asked.
It's a good question.
Uh-oh.
Right there.
Would I befriend someone who is a non-believer? Absolutely.
You have friends right now that
I have friends right now that are non-believers, because my thought process is, what better way to show someone Jesus? What better way? So yeah, I wouldn't even say I have like, I ain't got that many friends. I used to have a lot of friends, but I don't use that term quite often as I used to. But I do hang and I commune. I want to say commune, but I hang with a lot of people. And I know a lot of people who are not believers.
Mm-hmm.
I have family members that are not believers. And I just believe a I am a representation of God on the earth. And so yeah.
And we're all, I mean, you're taught to love everybody anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that's regardless of where you stand on belief or whatever. So,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a great question.
Yep. Everybody
Hello. Hello.
You put that comment as mom. Put what Sharon said.
Oh, mama, someone's talking to you.
Love your
Well, I'm glad no coronavirus yet. Let's just believe it ain't gonna happen at all, Sharon.
Hopefully, yeah.
Let's believe that. We just got over it about a month and a half ago, maybe now.
No, it's a month. Instead, things been going by slow, babe. We got it around MLK. It's like a month and a week. And now the cold came through our house, and I'm the last one to get it. And
we got a cold. Cold just came through. Some of my students had it at my homeschool program and passed it right on through everybody.
That's hit me.
So
sleep. It's just interesting. The difficult things make us strong. So yeah.
Ms. Rhonda says, humankind. Well, if it will show it, humankind seeks to find ways to separate us, but we are created to be one.
Yes,
that's true.
Facts.
But anyway, like I was saying, so I've definitely been learning. I have definitely been learning a lot about myself.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm honest, I'm kind of in a place where I'm just exhausted mentally from it all. And it kind of makes me not want to be around people. Because I'm just like, after dealing with my own self all day, I just want to get in bed and go to sleep. That's just how I feel. And I also feel like a lot of times, I don't have the energy to deal with other people because I guess here lately, I want to say lately, maybe you can, because Cody, that's my best friend. Y'all know I tell him everything. But I want to say here lately, like maybe I've been feeling very misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, instead of dealing with being misunderstood, I'm just going to be by myself. I know that's not what God wants. I know he doesn't want us to isolate ourselves or anything, but I just be doing, and then with me dealing with myself in my head all day, y'all know me, I'm an overthinker, overanalyzer. Like, my arm looked like a drumstick. Like, you can put it right on in there and deep fry it real quick. It literally looked like a drumstick, like a leg.
It really doesn't, though.
It does. That's so funny.
I just thought you said you could put like a drumstick in the crevice right there.
What?
No. From the light, it looks like that. Put the light, because it looks like there's like a crevice right there. Oh, like a drumstick.
No, I'm talking about this, like a chicken leg. My arm looked like a chicken leg. And they got a bone right there, and it's a chicken leg.
It does not.
Anyway, I'm being
chicken leg is a little more. It's a little more bigger at the bottom.
Opposite focus. Y'all know I'd be like, doop,
squirrel. What's that big comment that yeah.
My priest says, we go through things to give us strength. Also, Jesus went through so much more than we go through. 'Tis true, honey. He died on an entire cross.
Street.
Honey, and then rose from the dead. That's got to be exhausting. Okay. Listen. Do not exhaust yourself. Let it go. Let God. That is Satan trying to fool you. Let it go. Once you let it go, keep moving forward. That's where your faith comes in.
You know, it's funny. Y'all talk about exhausting yourself. I logged into work this morning feeling like crap. And it was one of my leaders on my team, one of the managers, that was like, look, if you don't feel good, log out and go to bed. And I was like, well, I said, hold on. You one of the people in leadership. Ain't you supposed to try to get me to stay at work? She was like, I don't believe in working yourself to death. Mm-hmm. So I logged out and I went to bed.
He did. He was knocked out and then came to the office later to kind of help us because my mom thought she saw some type of rodent when it was a pair of sunglasses. And it just so happened that the pest control guy showed up.
Thank God he did.
And was able to look because she freaked me out. She was like, I saw something. I saw something, Tam. I said, what? She said it was black. It was under the desk. And I was like, okay. It was black. I don't know if it was a black mask or something somebody dropped or I don't know what it was. And I was just like, okay. So then I go and she's like, go from the other side. So I opened the door and I looked and I didn't see anything. And I was like, I was like, what did you see exactly? And she was like, oh no, it's gone. It's gone. It's not there anymore. Oh, it's something. I was just like, so now I'm panicking because I don't even know what she's talking about. And it just so happened a week before there was a mouse in the building.
It was sick though.
It was dying.
It was sick. Yeah.
But all I did was look down and I saw it and I took off running. Y'all literally ran in a circle. My students was like, where are you going? They was like, Miss Tam, it's still over here. And I was like, oh, it is? Because I just assumed it was coming after me. But it was dying and it was a little old baby. Well, it wasn't a baby, but it was dying. Gross. So the maintenance guy came in. It was a country Caucasian man. And he said, I don't see anything. I looked everywhere and I don't see anything. And my mama said, oh, okay. Because I just, it was black. And he says, I don't see anything. She said, oh man, it done got loose. I don't know where it's at. And the man looking at my mama like this, he looking at both. And I said, sir, I said, I would help, but now she got me freaked out because I don't know what she saw. And she's freaking and panicking saying that it's gone. And he says, oh, I see what she saw. Because at first he was like, well, I did see a shadow. And when I went around the corner, it went away. So maybe she just saw the shadow when she walked in. And I was like, bruh. Then he was like, oh, I see what she saw. It's a pair of black sunglasses. I said, yeah, I saw them the other day. I thought it was something too. And then I realized it was sunglasses. But mama was just so convinced that it was either a lizard.
So let me tell you my point of view though. I picked the boys up from school. I get to the house. I literally pull up to the house. Tam called me, hey, can you go to the post office? Okay, cool. So now I turn around, I go to the post office. I get the package in there and say, okay, cool. I'm almost back at the house. Hey, babe, mama thinks she saw something. Can you just come back to the school? I made it home twice just to come back to the school. And I was like, all right, babe. After we found out it was nothing, I was like, I'm going back to sleep.
And so then Cody ended up going in the office. I have a blanket and I have a blanket. I have a blanket and a pillow that I keep in the office just in case I can't, like if I'm really tired at work and on my lunch break, I need a nap. I'll make a pallet on the floor and go to sleep. And so Cody used my pallet stuff and went to sleep. And when I say he was knocked out, my son said, Mom, Dad is knocked out.
He said, CJ said that?
Oh,
Lord.
Yeah, CJ said it.
And I'm finna go back to sleep in a minute.
Anyway. So yes, so that's what happened. That was the part of the day anyway. So, and then y'all, so every unfortunately, it's more than what I would like it to be. Like every week and a half, 2 weeks, I have to go to Sam's to pick up like the extra stuff for the homeschool. So like we have to get like, the snacks and trash bags and spoons, utensils and paper towels and all the things. So mom and I went on my lunch break today. And y'all, we pulled up to Sam's and every car in the city was at Sam's. Like every car. Okay. The broke down ones. Okay. The ones people just got with their income tax. All the cars in the city, were there. Like
I have something.
It was like a dealership was just like
Here
dropped off all the cars. Like everybody was just like, you know what, Sam's, we need to be at Sam's. Like I feel like Sam's is where it's at today. Like we should be at Sam's because that's exactly what happened. And I was just like, okay. So then I looked at my mom and I was like, I can't go in there. This is overwhelming. I realized about a year ago that I have social anxiety. I didn't know that was a thing until someone said it. And I was like, oh my God, that makes sense. I do not like being around a lot of people. I actually get very anxious. And especially since COVID, I'd be like, I don't know. When you been, nope. For all I know, you was clubbing last night next to Billy Bob and
Betty Sue, and you brought back the COVID.
Jack and Jill and
by the way, hey Miko,
going
no.
up the hill,
She
and
done
y'all
said
in there
hey
laughing,
twice.
hey ho, all that particles and stuff.
You heard me.
Anyway, yeah, I'm about to get in the comments. So anyway,
now I got some random.
I realized that I have social anxiety, and I do not like being around a lot of people. Although I do love like entertaining people and make people laugh. I don't like being around a lot of people. I don't like it. I don't like going to big events. When people say things like, oh, we're just going out to, even restaurants. Like the past 2 nights, Cody and I have gone on a nice little quick dinner date. And both times it was only us in the restaurants. Mm-hmm. I'm very selective and very particular and specific and strategic about when I go eat and where I go eat. Mm-hmm. Okay. You don't catch me at nobody's restaurant on the weekends. Do you hear me? I'm not doing it. So anyway,
Hope said Cody is sleepy. Yes. I'm here because Tam asked me to be. I got something random. Look forward. Look for how you were talking. Look how you were talking.
No.
Put your neck up a little bit. I got something random.
Why?
Because I love like this right here.
Babe, that's a double chin.
No, it's not. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the way like I don't know if it's like your bone right here. It's just really cute to me.
My bone structure?
Yeah, it's really cute.
Thanks.
But yes, Hope, I am sleepy.
We all sleepy. That's the fun part about it. Anyway, what was I even talking about this for? Oh. What was he talking about?
I don't know.
Babe, don't do that. This will be the 3rd live you went to sleep on me. Don't do that. You know what? Just go lay down. Go lay down.
You love me? Do you love me?
Yes. What they got to do with anything?
I love you too.
I want you here so you can talk with me.
I'm sleepy. He said, babe, that's a double chin.
It is. He gonna rub under here. That's the double chin. You may not be able to see it, but you push it forward. There you go. Double chin.
It's really cute.
Babe. Okay.
Now, Rhonda, we're not in. This is our couch. It's just Tam brought the blanket out here.
I brought the blanket.
Yeah.
Because my mom won't give me my blanket back.
She said it's her blanket.
Anyway. So, yes. I was making that point because I was talking about, what was I talking about? Oh,
girl, I don't know.
Going out.
You talking about every car.
Y'all, what was I talking about?
Was at Sam's.
Yes. So everybody named Mama was at Sam's. So I was irritated. So we ended up going to the Walmart, neighborhood Walmart. Y'all know the new little grocery stores across the street from our house. And I was able to get everything I needed there. But it was just like, Y'all, when I spend a lot of money, I get hot. Like I'll be like, oh, like I start getting nauseous and sweating. I'm like, I don't like spending. I cannot stand spending money. It just, even when it's on stuff I need or want, I'm like, oh, ooh. I just start getting. But the Lord had to. The Lord was like, no, we're not doing that. We're not getting anxious about this. Like, because I think for me, I feel like I gotta keep it and not use it because I need to be able to like. It's like a weird mindset. Like I gotta have a certain amount of savings because if not, then everything around me is just gonna crumble. Like that's how I feel.
It is really weird.
And I like whenever we get money, like whenever we get like paid from a brand deal or like, paid from just things that we do, or just when money's coming in from our, our regular streams of income, I get anxious. I told Cody, I was like, I don't like getting more money because then I feel like it's just another way to lose it. I know that sounds bad. Okay. Maybe somebody in the comments can understand what I'm saying, but I feel like people like, I know you're probably like, now girl, bring in the money. But I feel like the more money comes, the more responsibility and the more you got to put some here and make sure it's in the right place. And I just feel like when you ain't got nothing to spend, it's like, I ain't got nothing, I mean, that's stressful too, because you need to, I don't know where I'm at in between that, but like, ooh.
Somebody just asked you, where does that come from? You think?
I think it's, if I'm honest, I think it's like a poverty mindset. Like what I mean by is you're used to just having enough or living paycheck to paycheck or I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because
it's a poverty mindset that when that money comes, it's like, I mean, it could be reversed too. Because I've seen people with a poverty mindset when they get money, they're not good stewards over it and they just splurge. I've seen that too. Like
I was telling Taylor, this is one guy that said, if you're not bringing in a whole bunch of money, it don't even make sense to save it because you're gonna end up spending it anyway.
Mom made a good point. You stress about how to spend it wisely. I do. Because I feel like sometimes for me, I don't splurge much for myself. I'm always, Cody will tell you, and my mom will vouch for me. A lot of times, the thing that I probably spend the most on just automatically was hair related things. Like I love to get my hair done. But like as far as like doing stuff for myself, that's not something I do. A lot of times I'm making sure the house has what it needs. The boys have what they need, and or I'm so busy trying to bless other people. That's like I be sitting here thinking like somebody will tell me something. I'm like, oh babe, I really want to send this amount to someone because I know that, that's just Cody will tell you like that is literally how I think. And sometimes, so when it's time to do something for me, or when it's time to make a financial purchase or like something like that, I get anxious because I'm just like, and then I'm like, that's it. That's what it is. I feel like if we spend it, it's not going to come back. I'm losing the opportunity to hold on to it. Does that make sense? Like if I spend it, then I don't know if I'm ever going to get this back. So I just need to hold on to it because I never know when I might need it again. I think we've gone through in our marriage, we've gone through some really hard like financial places. And if we didn't have family members to support us, we'd probably be homeless in a couple of instances. I mean,
there was a lot of dumb decisions.
I was about to say we made very dumb, stupid decisions
early on
when we first got married. I mean, we didn't have any concept of saving and I mean, it
wasn't even just that we didn't know how to properly use a credit card. We didn't know none of that. And then we got a credit card when we actually needed the money, and that's the worst thing.
Oh yeah. So it's like we just made some really bad decisions. And I think because of those bad decisions, I remember how I felt when we were going through it. And so I get terrified of going back to that place. And so when we get money and it's like, hold on, babe. I'm itching. When we get money and we can't, like when we get money and it's time to like spend it or get things that we need or, just everyday stuff, I get anxious because I'm just like, what are we going to spend this money? And I always hear a still small voice saying, It's okay. I got you. It's going to be okay. And so, hello, Sarah. Good evening.
And Ladora.
Hello, Ladora. We're doing well. Just on here having some real conversation. So I'm gonna check out these comments.
You going too far back. You know, Miko said my name wrong both times. I think she did.
That's funny. Yeah, you know they're gonna do that to you.
Call me Colby.
Hello, Miko. So yeah, so I'm just commenting. Money changes you if you allow it to change you. My advice: when you get money, put it in the bank or invest it. We don't know what is coming. All need to be prepared. Yes. Here's the thing, though. Right now, where we are, I mean, we save when we can, but we're just not in a place now where we can just save every single time we get money because we're paying off debt. That's important to us, is paying off and clearing out this debt. We're paying off debt. And we just have stuff to pay for. Like we're not in a place now where we can save like we want to, I would say. Would you agree with that? We are working on getting to that place. And I think God has opened a lot of doors for us that is really showing us within the next year or so, we're going to be able to probably save more than we've ever saved in our entire lives. But it's just taking time.
But I think the key is this, Bay. I think we need to think about this. I think saving towards a goal.
Yeah.
Because when you just save to save, you look like a hoarder, like the rich young ruler. When Jesus says, "Sell all of that and give it to the poor," and he's sitting here like, "Oh, I don't want to get rid of my," because you just holding money just because you're afraid that it'll leave you.
And like that's how I feel.
So saving towards a goal is a whole different thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saving because I want to put down a down payment and I want to save this amount of money. It's like you save towards a goal versus just saving just to be saving.
That makes sense. It makes sense. And I think a financial advisor told us that before.
Probably.
I believe so. Because ultimately, if you're just saving blindly, then you don't have, like, it's easy to say, well, let me dip in savings real quick and go do this. But it's like, nope, I need that money for this. I can't touch it. Jackie Harris, hello, says, well, what do you do for self-care? That's important too, so you can be there for others. Yes. Actually, it's funny you say that. That's part of the journey that I'm on, is self-care. Right now, self-care looks like sleep. That's what that looks like.
You've been doing better with self-care too.
Right now, self-care looks like sleep, and I would say sleep and spending time with God, only because when I spend time with God, He brings me the peace that I'm looking for. Does that make sense? Yeah,
because I remember
like daily devotions and stuff like that. Like I be needing it.
The Tamara I met 12 years ago cared so much about other people. You didn't really get a lot of self-care in. You were so worried about what other people thought of you and doing for them and taking care of the people you cared about. And
excuse me. And I would also say self-care looks, off piggybacking off of what you're saying. Self-care to me right now, what looks to me is setting boundaries. And I know people, you hear so many people talk about it. I mean, I love the fact about this new generation that's coming up, and this new wave of thinking, of understanding how to break some toxic mindsets that the generations before us and before them held because of things that they went through, that we no longer have to ascribe to. And so, with that being said, I know we hear a lot of people saying about setting boundaries and stuff, but setting boundaries is probably one of the most self-healing and mature things you can do. Because when you set a boundary, you are, for yourself anyway, you are creating a space that says, hey, I can't be all things to all men. At least that's how I feel when I set boundaries, because naturally, that's what I want to do. Right. And so I'll say that's for me. For me, setting boundaries says I can't be all things to all men. For someone else, it might be, you might have to set a boundary for yourself to say, I can't do everything.
Yeah.
I got to sit down. Another person's boundaries might be, I can't work myself to death. Another person's boundaries might be, I got to stop this negative thinking. So everybody's boundaries look different, but for me, it's, I can't be all things to all men. And so that's what self-care looks like for me right now. It's sleep and setting boundaries. And what was the other thing I said?
I don't remember.
I think that was all I said. Sleep and setting boundaries.
Well, sleep, devotional time.
And devotional time.
Yeah.
Yes. Devotional time, sleep, and setting boundaries. So.
Come on, self-care. Yeah, click it.
Yes, that makes sense, Sharon. You're making sense. I do. Like when I'm about to make a purchase for myself, I'm like, do I want to do this? But then when it's time to spend it on somebody else, I don't even think about it. I'm just like, yeah, I'll like call Cody. I'm like, babe, so-and-so needs so-and-so. Is that okay? And he'd be like, yeah. But for me, before I call him to confirm if it's all good, I've thought about it at least for 2 weeks before I've said anything or talked about it or anything.
She'll just ask me to get it for her so she don't have to think about it.
That's true.
One of the two.
We can choose how we think about everything, including money. What we think, believe is what we manifest in our reality. I live and lack, having no idea my ex-husband made over $100,000 a year. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
I've always said, though, it's not about safer. I've always said it's not about how much. And they were on top. Oh, Miko, I thought you did it on purpose like everybody else does. Anyway. What? Miko said 2 comments down. She said, so sorry for saying your name wrong twice. I was like, it's all good.
Oh yeah, we thought you said it on purpose.
Everybody else does it on purpose.
Because of a joke from a video from Miss Jenkins.
Yeah.
That's what I'm working on this year. Self-care. Get my rest, and first, then I'm ready to conquer the world. That's true. Self-care is important. Hello, Beth.
Hello.
You guys are so very talented. You share talent through your videos. Your videos bring smiles and joy to people. You are a blessing to many folks. Yes. Thank you, Sharon. I keep wanting to say Shannon because from over here, it does look like Shannon, doesn't it?
No.
With one N.
I have my glasses on. Meaning I can see.
Yes. That piece from God, spending time with him personally, is true self-care. Yes. That is true.
Yes. Yes, Miko. That's it, I think. Yeah, you're at the bottom.
Yeah, that's one thing I am working on. I just read Destiny's comment. That's one thing I am working on is a morning routine. I see a lot of people talking about it like, oh, my morning routine. And you see them like post a video of them like making coffee and then doing some type of journal writing.
I think it's important.
Lighting a candle and taking a bath. For me, if I roll over and open up my Bible app, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, y'all. I'm doing good. But no, seriously, Cody and I were just talking about how we really have to do better about getting more sleep. I feel like if we get more sleep, then I can wake up at 6:30 in the morning and take a shower and relax and pray and exercise and do whatever it is that I need to do to start my day. I think a morning routine is very, very important when it comes to self-care. So
I've seen it, and granted, I don't, you know how they make these videos about, the habits of successful people or what they do in the mornings. And one thing I would like to do, I'd have to break the habit though, is not to wake up in the morning and the first thing I do is do this.
yeah, that's what we're working on.
Just do this right here.
I
But
do
wake up
want to
in the
know,
morning-
like, guys, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
Guys, I want you guys to comment below. Let us know what you guys do for self-care. What do you all do for self-care?
Hope said the same thing.
Yes. Drop it in the comments. One thing I do want to share with you guys while you guys are dropping that in the comment, I have some exciting news. For those of you who know, I have been talking about changing the name on my channel for a while now. And everything is already ready to go. And so special surprise will be dropping soon on my page. There's some changes coming to my channel. Still going to get Miss Jenkins, still going to get the comedy, still going to get the real talk. But now the name is going to match. Right now, the Mompreneur Plug had its purpose when it started, but it does not match what I'm doing right now. So we got a new name, some new pictures, and a new logo. So I'm excited. You all are going to see that.
I need the logo. I'm going to make an animation for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you guys are letting us know what your self-care is. I get up every morning. My day starts with thank you, Lord God, for this day. As I know it is not promised. Then I take the dog outside to the backyard. He runs around for a while and I drink tea. Sounds
that's
relaxing.
What I'm talking about. Sit outside I want walking 2 miles when it's not so cold out here. See, I want I want the type of stuff like my grandpa and them in the country, but he'll wake up, he make his coffee and go sit on the front porch and drink his coffee while the cows move across the street. I feel it's really peaceful.
It is peaceful.
It is peaceful out there though. And I've never wanted to live in the country until we go to my grandma's house.
I can live in that kind of country because that kind of country is different from the kind of country here.
It's peaceful up there.
It's really very peaceful. It's just quiet. It's so like they in the mountains. It's just really it's country mountain.
So funny story. Hillbilly. My grandpa's backyard, they have like a hill and it keeps going up into like the mountains or whatever back there. Well, I'm standing outside. We getting ready to go. I had just came from the car to pick up something. And there's literally 8 deer. 8 deer. Just looking at me from the top of the hill.
It was just nice. Looking at me. I thought you was about to tell him how you slid down that hill and then try to say, I didn't fall.
I didn't
and then
fall.
I said, Papa, did he fall? He said, yeah, you.
I did not fall. I slipped. There's a difference.
He fell down the
hill. I did not fall. Tam fell, and that's why she feels certain type.
I didn't fall down the hill.
You did slip.
No, I didn't. I didn't fall.
You did slip.
Now Cody telling stories now.
But anyway, there was 8 deer just looking at me.
They were, and then we got the binoculars, and we could see them like far off.
Yeah.
It was super cool.
It was super cool.
It was super cool. Okay. But the same, I need to turn my phone on the sleep mode between 8 and 5 a.m. I was getting good sleep when I did that. Oh, yes, that's some good old sleep. Because Lord knows my parents be, as soon as the morning come up, I be getting text messages from my parents or.
But that goes back to setting boundaries, right? Because some people have phones and don't want to do that. They're like, well, what if it's an emergency? Well, you have settings on your phone for that. Like with like do not disturb, right? If somebody calls you 2 times back to back, their call's going to get through. If it's an emergency, you'll keep calling me. You're not just going to call me once and let it ride.
But I feel like if it's an emergency, maybe I don't have time to call you multiple times. Maybe I'm calling. That's the only one call I got. So that's how I think. However, you can set boundaries and say, I'm not answering my phone at so-and-so time. Now, for me, in the mornings, my parents absolutely can message me because I should be up by then. That's the problem. I still be asleep like, oh. maybe 10 more minutes. So, what happened?
You don't even know. That's
I
the
didn't
fun
even
part.
see
Yeah.
it. I ain't even see it. You can tell me later.
Some random, the people that do the random comments and stuff.
Rude comments.
Miko said, "Now who fell for real?" I did not fall. For the record, I did not.
He slipped down the hill, and his butt was on the hill.
It was
not. You tell me.
My butt my butt never hit.
It
no,
did.
The way it's it
Yes,
did.
it did.
This foot slipped. No, it did not. This foot slipped, and this foot I almost got back, and then I was able to prop myself back up. I did not fall.
Your butt was on the hill.
It was not.
It was on the hill.
It was not.
You were Jack, and I was Jill.
I did not fall.
Are y'all in Mississippi? We are not in Mississippi.
No.
We are
in the
not.
South, but we're not in
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
We're in Georgia.
Yeah.
I am in North Central Texas. It is very peaceful and quiet here. I live in the middle of the rural area. You can hear trains, horses, and
now see, that's a beautiful thing. I went out with some friends on Sunday.
It's a beautiful thing.
And it was out in.
It's a beautiful thing.
Anyway,
it's a beautiful thing.
It was out in, I don't want to call it the country, but it was some land out there. And at night, you could see the stars really, really, really clear. It was so peaceful out there.
I could see the stars shining bright on that summer night. Oh, I could see the stars all around the cars, and we just danced the night away.
Lord Jesus, help her, Lord.
I want to hear her sing.
Hey, Cosetta, play.
Hi, Miss Cosetta. Someone's in my eye. Cosetta does it better. Cosetta does it better.
Sam's sleepy, y'all, if you can't tell.
Babe, your mustache is prickly.
I'm finna go to bed.
And you just insist on pushing it in my arm.
I'm giving you kisses on your arm.
Okay, what was it talking about?
Right there. Everybody moving to Texas. That is true. I've heard
everybody
is moving there.
Oh, we love you too.
We love
Jack
you
and
too.
Jill. I'm a Texan by birth. I love it, and I like to visit other places, but there's no place like home for me.
There's no place like home.
I do like. I have visited. I have visited Texas.
Yeah, you said that right.
A few times, and I like Texas.
We've been to Houston. You've been to Dallas, right?
I've been to Dallas
for
a little quick, but we've been to Houston. I love Houston. Houston was nice.
It was nice.
I had a friend that used to live in Texarkana. Texarkana. Oh, so sweet, so sweet. Okay. Really quickly, guys. I forgot to mention this. I'm going to do better about this, but I am going to.
What you doing? You know where it's at? Scroll down, Tim. Is it right there?
Okay, guys. This is scrolling across the screen. I'm going to tell y'all about this really quickly. You going to bed?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even say bye.
I did say bye. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Okay, guys. Cody just left me, but it's okay. He's sleepy. Yeah, so scrolling across the screen is the Patreon. What's Patreon, you ask? Patreon is a membership where basically you guys can support the channel. And by supporting the channel, you get perks. So you have the $3 membership, which just is the basic support where you say, hey, I'm not interested in all the other incentives. I just want to be support to your channel. And you can join for $3. And you have the $5 membership where you get access to the Zoom calls, the bi-weekly or bi-monthly Zoom calls. And then you get percentage off of merchandise, all merchandise. If you go to my channel page, you can click on the store and you can see the merchandise there. There's so much in the store, so much. And then also you have the $12 membership. With the $12 membership, You all get access to the Zoom calls. You also get access to behind the scenes. So the videos that you guys see on my channel, if you're a part of that Patreon, you'll have the opportunity to be able to watch me film those behind the scenes, and you get to talk to me while I'm filming and kind of share input and thought. It's really cool. So that's what this is, the Patreon. You can join it to support. Like I said, there's 3 levels of joining and being a part: the $3, the $5, and the $12 membership. So if you're interested in that at all, you can definitely join, and that would be great. There's actually, we call ourselves the Neckbone Gang because y'all know Miss Jenkins loves neck bones, and we have a few people in here who are actually part of it. If you're a part of the Neck Bone Gang, the Patreon membership, why don't you shout it out in the comments? Let them know that they're welcome in our Patreon group. Also, guys, there is a new character. You guys noticed her in the hi, Corey. How are ya? That's my friend, y'all. If you what was I talking about? My memory, my brain. Oh, if you guys saw the bingo video, there's a new character named Miss Shirley. Y'all know, y'all hear Miss Jenkins say, "Hey Shirley, how you doing?" We finally brought Shirley to life, and I actually absolutely loved playing Miss Shirley. It was hilarious. She's probably my favorite person to play now. I know Miss Jenkins used to be, but y'all know I love me playing some Miss Jenkins. But Miss Shirley, y'all, Miss Shirley is hilarious. If y'all have not seen the bingo movie, I'm sleepy. The bingo video, you guys have got to watch the bingo video. Oh my goodness. Miss Shirley's in there with the black and white suit on. And when I tell y'all, I had so much fun playing that character. And actually, Miss Cosetta and Miss Rhonda got to be there when we did that. So yes, Miss Connie. Yes, come on, enjoy. Yes, that's the one, Dumbo. That is the one. That's the one that was like, hush, Jake, hush. We can't hear nothing. And I don't want to hear what you got to say anyway. Her. It's hilarious. I'm actually planning on this weekend filming a video with the 2 of them having a phone conversation, and I think it's going to be hilarious. Hilarious. Also, guys, make sure y'all are checking out my shorts when I post them, because those are going to be where I'm going to be putting the Guess That movie. I did my first Guess That movie. It was the Jackson 5 movie where I played Katherine Jackson when she found out that Joe Jackson was cheating on her. No, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you no more. That part. Yeah, that part. Oh yeah, I like that. JESUS, but you still need to hush. Yep. Hilarious. Yes, Ms. Rhonda said, "Oh, dry Shirley." Yes. That's funny. Yes, everybody loves Stacy Corey. Oh my goodness. Stacy is a mess, is what she is. But guys, it is 11:39. I have officially been on here for almost an hour. So I'm gonna hop off. Before I do, guys, I like to give you room for any questions or anything, any other additional comments you want to make. I got about 5 minutes. I'm gonna hop off at 11:45. So if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to say, or say, hey, I just wanted to say hey before you leave. Anna P says, was she the one who was the church usher? No, that was Miss Jenkins who was the church usher. But yeah, Miss Shirley ushers with her too. Shirley ushers too. I want to know who Justin is. I want to see Justin soon. Stacy's still my girl. Who is Justin? Now, I done played so many characters. Tell me who. I don't know who Justin is. Okay. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Sarah. All right, sis. Love you. Blessed by the bestest. I love you too, Pumpkin. Good night to you all. Be blessed. Thank you. How are your boys doing? They're doing good. They're currently sleeping, as y'all can hear. No interruption. His name is Justin. Oh Lord, y'all. I thought that's who you was talking about, but I was like, I be coming up with these names while I'm filming, and then I be forgetting, and then y'all be remembering, like, where's so? I'm like, who is that? And I did name them that, didn't I? Because Miss Jenkins, that was a name I came up on the fly. Like literally, when the teacher was talking, Miss Jenkins, can you unmute the very first video? That just came out. It just rolled off my tongue. So it could have been liable to be anybody, Miss Brown, Miss Jenkins. Okay, yes. Good night. Good night. Yes, I hope so, Miss Connie. You got to get on because we've been doing behind the scenes. Like I've literally been recording while you guys get to watch on Zoom. Like the last 3, like the bingo video, the the crazy neighbor video. I think we did one more where they got to watch. I forgot. But anyway, yes. The red velvet cake video. Those were videos that they got to watch on the Zoom. So you got to join us, Miss Connie. Yes, Sarah Anderson knew. See, Sarah knew. Yes. But all right, guys, I am going to hop off. Well, it's 11:42. I still got 3 minutes. I want to give y'all time if anybody wants to say anything. I want to give y'all time. 3 more minutes. By the way, guys, I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all for supporting and continuing to watch and just, man, I open up my YouTube app sometimes and I see the things y'all are saying and it literally makes my day. I could literally be having a rough day and I open up my phone and y'all are like, oh my gosh, I love the video, or I love you. And I'm just like, I needed that. Because it's been rough. And this has just been a rough season. And I used to feel bad, like, I feel like I'm always talking about negative stuff, but this is just where I am right now. This is what I have going on. And I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm just going to be real about what's going on. A lot of people are in a rough patch right now. And I think it's okay to talk about it. I think it helps with healing. I think it helps other people heal. And transparency is necessary because it shows other people that you're not the only one going through. So I got to stop beating myself up about that. Yes, I have joy. Yes, God is a peace giver. He gives joy. He gives life. But that doesn't change the fact that we go through things. And it's okay to talk about those things. And it's okay to be open about it because you just don't know whose healing might be hinged upon that. So it is what it is. Uh-oh, I'm sorry you can't hear me. Oh, okay, exciting. I can't wait to hear Miss Cassetta. Y'all, my grandma used to say, if your hand itching, you about to get some money. Oh, thank you, Lord. No, but seriously, my hand is itching. Like, I don't know why my hand is itching. But Lord, I receive it. Huh? Well, I'm glad to hear that, Domo. I appreciate that. And good night to you too. Thank you for sharing that. I need to hear comments like this. I need to, because it gives me the push to keep going. Because sometimes I'm like, Lord, like, is this really helping people? Or am I just doing this just to be doing it? Sometimes I have to ask myself, man, because people don't understand being a content creator is exhausting. It takes a lot out of you, and it's hard because, you know, sometimes you put your heart and soul into something and people don't even respond how you think they're going to. So you got to push past that. And it's hard. I know people say it's easy. Don't worry about what the people's, you do it anyway. It's like, no, like nobody wants to no Broadway actress or actor wants to have to open the show and there's two people in the audience. And you've done all this practicing and all this preparing and all this rehearsing. You've spent all this money only for two people to see it. You want to impact more people. So it's hard to push past. So when you do push past it, it's rewarding when you get to that place of, man, I'm just glad I did it. So these types of comments I need to hear. They're necessary. And I promise you, other content creators love to hear this type of stuff too. That's why we do it. We want to make y'all happy. We want to see y'all be happy. And it's healing to us too. It really is. Well, thank you, Miss Sarah. I appreciate that. I don't plan on stopping. Unless YouTube shuts this app down. I don't see myself stopping. I love what I do on YouTube. I have grown to love it so much, and it has become a blessing in my life. It has opened so many doors and so many opportunities. So, well, if all hearts and minds are clear, we're going to call it a night. I'm going to go climb in the bed with my husband and go to sleep. Amen. Amen. Y'all know about that sleep ministry. That's that good sleep. That you fall asleep and forgot you fell asleep. Or that fall asleep and you wake up and you don't know where you are asleep. That's that good sleep right there. So it was good talking to you guys. I love you guys. And I'm so glad that you are here. Let me see. I know it's a delay. I'm a new fan and your videos are appreciated. Well, thank you, Anna. I really appreciate you saying that. And yay. Welcome to the family, love. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you too. Thank you, Gabriella. I appreciate you for saying that. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to hop off. Good night. If you're just hopping in, why don't you catch the replay? I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Be on the lookout. My plan is to drop a video on Sunday. I don't know if it'll be the one that we've already recorded or the new one that I plan on recording this weekend. But either way, new video will drop on Sunday. Make sure you hop on and support, like, comment, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next video.